fucking sucked. I was hyped at the end, but I then came to a conclusion that I fucking hate it. Alright, so the beginning was pretty basic. I thought the next episode was going to be the really hype one where they go to the Crown Tundra, but it's not. We get an episode where Ash using freaking Dracovish finally, Go using Dugong, and Chloe using Eevee during the swimming thing. And holy shit, was this some kind of cap. Eevee meets a Vaporeon, blah blah blah, and at the end of the episode, this Eevee, the motherfucking Eevee, Chloe's Eevee, uses Hydro Pump. I'm happy. I'm like, oh wait, Eevee can learn Hydro Pump? Yo! We gonna Vaporeon confirm? Vaporeon confirm? Oh, yeah. I thought that. End of the episode, she's giving a Water Stone. She's about to give it Eevee. Eevee's about to put a 10 on it. Nope, I don't want to do it. No, I want to stay as an Eevee forever to make the fans hate me. Oh my god, what the f is that kind of cap? You should have become a Vaporeon. And then you're like, what kind of this? This isn't Sun and Moon. You're not Snowy. You're not Snowy, motherfucker. You're not Snowy. You're supposed to be your own Pokemon that's supposed to evolve into a amazing Vaporeon. You would have been the best badass character, and Chloe wouldn't have been that useless. She'd be able to clap enemies left and right with her Vaporeon and somehow having an Eevee that can learn it. What the f is this kind of cap? Come on, Pokemon Journey, you guys could have done better. It's like they want no Pokemon to evolve to keep the cuteness in the show. Fuck the cuteness. We don't want that fucking shit. We want fucking evolution. What the f is this kind of cap? Come on, you should have let her evolve. That is 100%. Eevee would have been amazing if Eevee evolved. No, I'm just waiting for YouTubers' reactions. But that fucking shit, this is worse than the Marshtomp episode. This is not Sun and Moon Ultra Adventures. This is not Ultra Adventures. This is not Lily. Chloe is not Lily. Lily was kinda shy. Chloe is not shy. What the f? This makes fucking zero fucking sense. Come on, you should evolve into a Vaporeon and been an amazing Pokemon. I know, and people are gonna say, well, it's Eevee's choice to evolve. Shut the fuck up. That's the fucking developer's choice. That made zero sense. Why the fuck does Eevee know Hydro Pump? It's impossible. The only way I can see that coming is if Eevee used Hydro Pump while it's evolving. What the fuck is going on? What is this gonna be? Another Let's Go Eevee scenario? The fuck is this shit? Fucking shit. Okay, I swear a lot this video, but whatever. Let's get into the normal story. I'm still fucking pissed about that. Stupid Pokemon journeys, making Eevee not evolve. I was actually hyped to make Eevee evolve, and whenever I make my What If I Was in Pokemon Journeys, not gonna lie, that would have been fun, but Pokemon Journeys. Ugh. I mean, I'm still waiting for that episode where Infernape comes back, because that's probably going to be the best episode, by far, even though the Diamond and Pearl ended literally when I was born, sadly. So I never got to see the experience of awesome Infernape kicking booty. I mean, that's when we got the best Ash voice actor, in my opinion. The graphics update. The style of Ash not being a fucking impatient brat. That was amazing. So I hope that episode is the next episode. I mean, sure, he was kind of impatient in Kalos, but whatever. Let's get on to the normal one. So Chris and Ash are in the midst of the battle of the Kalos League Finals. They are up to they only have 2 Pokemon left. Christian has Marshadow and Typhlosion, while Ash has Pikachu and Greninja. Actually, no. Christian has Tyranitar, Marshadow, and Typhlosion, while Ash has Gudra, and, Pikachu, and Greninja. It's Marshadow versus Pikachu. Christian yells out for Marshadow to use a Shadow Punch, and Ash tells Pikachu to use Thunderbolt. The 2 attacks clash as the 2 are really blitzing around each other. Christian's Marshadow is weaker than the usual Marshadow, so they both go for a final clash. Christian says, Spectral Thief! Ash yells for him to use his next move, which is his final move, which is a humongous full power Thunderbolt. The 2 attacks hit each other. In the midst of the clash, Christian pulls out his first Mega Stone and puts in the Charizardite. The Typhlosionite. looks good. As then the explosion happens, he's really mad that he's kind of sad that Marshadow lost. He picks up Marshadow, asking if it's okay. Marshadow's okay, as he says, Marshadow, you can sit down. As he puts Marshadow back in the Pokeball, saying, now for my next Typhlosion. I'm kidding. He says Tyranitar. As he goes. Christian yells out, Tyranitar, use Rock Slide! As he goes, Brah! Ash says, Goodra, Dragon Pulse! The two attacks clash, but Dragon Pulse would go through it, and Christian says, as Tyranitar's hit, he goes, Brah! Christian says, it's okay, Dark Pulse! Ash says, Dragon Pulse! Dark Pulse destroys Dragon Pulse. As he goes, Brah! He goes, alright, now use Rock Slide, cover the arena! As he covers where they are, so only like the directors can kind of see throughout a holographic picture. Christian says, now cover the entire stadium with him! As Tyrant starts hitting rocks all around the stadium. As Ash says, use Bite at the top! Christian says, tackle it! As Tyranitar tackles Goodra as he's holding him. As he says, now, let's end Goodra! Open its mouth and use Hyper Beam! He goes, bah! Ah! As it's ready to annihilate Goodra, Ash says, use Bide! As the close range explosion from both attacks knocks out Goodra, Tyranitar's still up. As he goes, bah! Ash says, no way! Christian tells him that there was no point in doing that, but Ash says that Goodra's still up, as Ash yells Goodra to use the Rain Dance for his final attack. Christian yells, now! As water's rushing down the rocks, Christian says, Hyper Beam at the sky! And he pulls off a Godzilla, except for the Hyper Beam's yellow, not blue, as he goes, as this annihilates through all the rocks, bring them into the sky, and then raining down. Because remember, I treat Godzilla as Tyranitar, even though he's like a different monster. As Tyranitar faints, along with Goodra being hit by most of the rocks as they both faint. Christian says that he's disadvantaged, as he says, go, Typhlosion! As he throws out Typhlosion, Ash says, Greninja! Let's go! As it starts off with Christian yelling out. Ash yells out to use Aerial Ace, and Christian yells out to use Thunder Punch. As they blitz each other, destroying the ring. I'm kidding. It's like a humongous explosion as the two really start to clash. Ash is wondering how Typhlosion can be that fast, and Christian says it's called having IVs. Typhlosion's speed and special attack IVs are at the top, which means he can just end off Greninja with one shot. Ash decides to crank it up by yelling Greninja to use Water Shuriken. Christian says, Flamethrower! As with the boosted IVs of having max IV, actually no, in Eevee, he's Eevee trained it in special attack and speed. So he can land those special attacks very fast as they launch their attacks. As Flamethrower hits Greninja, almost really hurting it, Ash goes into Battle Bond, and Christian says that's an interesting form. Christian says, now Typhlosion Mega Evolve! As he goes, brah! Shaking the arena. These two titans are ready to fight, and they're not holding back no matter what. Christian says, Flamethrower! And this Flamethrower is way bigger. But so is Ash Greninja's Water Shuriken. They clash, creating a bigger explosion. Christian says, Thunder Punch! Ash says, Aerial Ace! As they go boom, 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 boom. Ash says, cut! Christian says, use Slash! Even though I don't think Typhlosion can learn Slash. I know. Ash says, use Slash! Ash says, use Cut! Christian says, Shadow Claw! As he goes, brah! As he cuts through. As they both clash. As he goes, brah! Christian says, as Typhlosion starts to glow in the middle of the clash, as it claws Ash Greninja away, as then the water goes away, because then Typhlosion's ability starts to heat up, and it's called something else. It's called Desolate Land. Okay, no, it's called Drought. It just doesn't activate on the first turn. As he goes, brah! As its fire attacks are boosted and Ash's attacks are weakened. Christian says, now we have the advantage. As then he sees that it's going, he says, I wonder what the move is. Ash Greninja shoots out a water shuriken, but Typhlosion creates a fire spear from its hands and throws it. As he goes, brah! Christian says, a fire spear? Let's call this a fire spear. But then it turns into a sword. Typhlosion puts it in his mouth as he starts to battle Greninja with both of its swords. Christian goes, that's amazing! I call that move dual wield fire blade. As he goes, cling, 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 as they're having a full-on swordsman fight. They're having a ninja fight out here. Christian says, Typhlosion! Flamethrower! As the things disappear and Ash Greninja's cuts disappear as well. As Ash says, now water shuriken! Ash creates a humongous water shuriken and throws it. Christian says, let's use our final move. As he says, as Typhlosion flames up here in its mouth. Christian says, use! As Typhlosion's cheeks puff up, like hugely, as he goes, as it launches the attack at full force. As the two attacks clash, as they go, as they both explode, Christian says, now, eruption! He goes, as he launches it, hitting Ash Greninja. He goes, as all the smoke clears. Charizard, Greninja Typhlosion falls on one knee. As he goes, as he gets right back up, as Ash Greninja falls. Christian says, we did it! They yell out, the judge says, and the winner is Christian from the Roaria region! Christian goes, ah! As he's given this, the Zygarde things start to come out. Christian says, now, use eruption, as it blocks the attacks, putting up like a shield. Christian says, now, use a comic. Okay, I'm kidding.